All right, world 3. I don't know about you. I don't know about you, but I am mediocrely. Oakley dokley.
Okay.
Yeah, boy. See, now you're cooking with eggs. Yeah, bro. Do you ever, when you have memories, do you ever...
Yeah, okay, go on. It's just like a weird, like...
No, it was actually going to be a normal thing, but now I realize how weird it sounds.
Yeah, okay.
When you remember things, do you ever have smells that come back when you remember stuff?
So I've got a thing where I listen to music and I will remember something from that time. So
Yeah.
there are songs or like music that are like I consider really good music, but they remind me of like a hell depressing or like.
Oh, I do too. So when I play Crash Bandicoot 1,
Yeah.
I smell cheese toasties.
All right.
Because when I used to go to my friend's house, he had Crash Bandicoot 1.
Right.
And I never even had the demo of it. And when I used to go to his house, his mum used to make cheese toasties.
Right.
And so whenever I play that game and I get to the first few levels, all I can smell is cheese toasties.
Yeah,
It's so
okay.
weird, but my brain just automatically associates with you are around cheese toasties. This
Yeah,
is the
okay.
moment. Yeah. And I flash back to that particular point in time. Like I was telling chat the other night about Sonic on the Master System. Sonic 1, I could smell bubblegum.
Sonic 1 bubblegum. Okay.
Yeah, because my dad bought me a little figurine of Sonic, and you could actually take the quills off at the back of his head, and inside was bubblegum.
Right.
And so he
okay,
bought it
that's
for
pretty
me,
cool.
and so yeah, like I remember the smell of bubblegum. Like it's like as if it's in the room.
Yeah. Right.
And I don't know if that's like a thing that people like, if it's a common thing, but I always get it.
I mean, it's probably not super common, but it's probably not unheard
Is
of.
that weird? Is weird, isn't it?
If you're asking me what's weird, you've got
These are the kind of monkeys that would tell you that jet fuel doesn't melt steel beams. Like these are those
these
type
are the
of monkeys.
typical.
These are not America's monkeys.
Oh my god. All right, well, this playthrough has gone off the rails. Look him out.
Yeah, you gotta look at him. Yuck, bro. See, you took it there that time.
Nah, but you said it
You-
first.
Yeah, but that's not what I meant.
Nah, but it's what you.
Nah, just lick him up. Lick him off the thing.
I don't think you can. Can you? No, you can't.
Well, then what are you supposed to do? Just avoid him?
Yeah, I guess. Or like, hang on. Nah,
Nah, I guess you just... That's fucking weird.
I'm scared.
I'm not. Because I don't think monkeys are real, so...
Okay.
Mhm.
Monkeys don't exist. What? Have you ever been to the zoo?
Yeah, I have.
Did you see the monkeys there?
That's where I met Neek.
No, it's not.
Yeah, and her whole family, because they're fucking...
Oh, that was pretty good. I didn't see that coming. That was pretty
Nah.
funny. Good work. Good work, son.
He's doing a very racist dance. He's doing the what's that dance the married people do?
Haka?
Yeah, the haka chaka haka, the whatever that. That's what they're doing. And don't call me racist because that's what they're doing.
Mm-hmm.
Don't be like that, Clem. Stop it. Like, I'm just pointing out what I see, okay?
You're not allowed to do that, but I'm allowed to judge you silently.
Question.
Yeah.
If you were ever
A poochie?
what?
Sorry.
Sure, you can if you want to be in this scenario.
I wouldn't mind being a poochie.
What if you were walking along and then, like, you tripped over like a rock and there was a red switch underneath it and you're like, oh shit, and you hit the button.
I'd hit it, yeah.
And then a little arrow told you, hey, press down here.
I'd probably go down there.
Would you really?
Yeah,
What?
probably.
You don't know what's in there though.
Yeah, I know, but like this is that thing where you're like, well, what could it? You know, when we were talking about shit, what were we talking about?
Life.
Oh, no, we were talking about. I can't remember. You were like, it was something to do with.
You don't know.
I don't. Well, I do know. I just don't remember.
Well, you were trying to give me a scenario.
Yeah. Oh fuck. What was it? You were like, You were saying like, oh, you wouldn't do that in real life or something. Like you were trying to make a comparison to like something I had done in a game to like real life. Or
And then what was your response?
I was like, yeah, I'd do that in real life. And because you were
Right,
like,
now I've got to go find that bit of
you gotta
footage.
find that bit of footage.
That's not happening.
Alright, well,
I'm not finding that. That's it. That sounds like a lot of work.
it is, but it'll be worth it.
Will it though?
No.
I don't think it will be. Alright, question. Have you reached out to the friend that you used to play this with?
No.
Since we start.
I
Why?
don't have Facebook, I told you. In that playthrough.
What's their name?
Why?
I'll look them up and
I'm not gonna put a name in here.
no. Well, I'll beep it out. I'll redact and I will add them on Facebook and be like, hey, just to let you know, your friend Clem is currently playing Yoshi, and he wants you to know that he remembers that moment. That is all.
How do I get it?
That's all I'll say. I won't be a dick.
Man, it's hard to...
Believe me. Is that what you're
Yeah, I
gonna
was gonna say believe you.
say? Look, you don't have to. I was just thinking, like, if you wanted like a little heartfelt moment, and your friend's like, your friend's sitting there,
Oh, fuck.
why'd you do that?
I'm trying to get the flower. Yeah,
I don't know about these skirt flipping ones here.
Yeah.
This is a bit sensual. Yeah, thank you. I wasn't
Is that better? Do you feel better?
Yeah, I wasn't feeling it.
Oh, fuck.
I was feeling a little bit insecure. Yeah, thank you.
Wow. That was... I'm impressed with my own...
Are you?
Yeah.
Well, at least someone is in this room.
Oh. Okay, well... Shit, dog. Alright.
Oh, hell yeah, get that bonus.
Go, Al!
Oh, fuck
man.
off.
You sack.
Boo!
You sack. Alright, so you had a question for me that you were like, oh, it's a silly question. And you asked me. And I don't think it's silly. But like, what? It was about Japan. And like how...
Oh, you're gonna bring this up? Alright, sure.
Because I'm curious as to, like, you said something afterwards that I was like, oh, what do you mean by that? Like, you said smaller places, like...
Well,
affected.
well, give the context of the question.
Yeah, so it was about...
Nobody knows what we're talking about.
So it was about COVID. Yeah, I was...
Yeah, I messaged you last night and I
Yeah.
said, hey, I have a really stupid question for you.
Yeah, it took you also, like, a day and a half to ask the question.
Well, because I thought it was really silly.
But, like...
Because I
in
feel
the
like
world
it's
of
a dumb question.
In the world of instant messaging, I was like, wait...
No, well,
Drawing this
because
out.
also I'm trying to go off my new schedule.
Oh, so
My
you
new
only...
schedule is not to use... I'm trying
Not to
to
ask
not
questions.
use social media on the weekends. I'm only using social media to retweet tweets business
Oh, yeah.
and to
And
like
fairy shit.
and I'll check one thing. Like I'll
Right.
like so I was like, oh, I had a thought. I'll message you, but I won't keep it open. I'll check it when I get a chance. And
Right.
I turned off my phone this weekend.
Okay.
I actually didn't have my phone on all weekend, which pissed off a lot of people apparently because I had people going like, I tried ringing you, and I was like, yeah, well, I'm allowed to have my phone off.
I tried not answering.
Like, and there was even like somebody that rang Neek and was like, why aren't you picking up? And I was like, because I turned my phone off. Like, I fucking want to turn my phone off.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
anyway.
people aren't used to that shit. They don't know. They're like, what?
No, exactly.
What?
And I kind of, because I only still have Facebook, obviously, because of Dad's account, but I don't really use Facebook that much.
Yeah.
But I'm finding that a lot of my time can be spent a little bit more wisely. So I'm trying to... I recently wrote a calendar, and my calendar states when I should be doing certain things.
Right,
like,
but this is like all aside the question. We're talking about the question that you...
Yeah, so go back to that. So basically I was like, hey, I've got a stupid question for you. And then you said, okay.
I said, bruh. and
2
then
years later...
2 years later, you answered
I
my
answered
question.
I said the question, and
Yeah.
the question was, do you think Japan will still be the same after COVID?
Yes.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, we'll be fine.
Yeah.
And then you said... What did you say after that?
I said, well, I'm worried about smaller places.
Yeah,
like
and so
smaller
I was
businesses.
like, okay, so, like, obviously there's a bit more... Needs a bit more specificity.
Well,
to that.
okay, like, if I'm going to be specific,
Yeah.
I don't want to sound materialistic.
Sure.
Okay.
You want to go to Super Potato?
Well, yeah, that
Is that
too.
what it was?
Well, no, it's not just that. It's more about the fact of, like...
This guy.
in the mud there. Look at him, little dick. Whoa, who's this big cunt? Like,
You looking at my gut?
dude, he is my idol.
Well, I just took a little peek.
I saw you.
So
What are you looking at my gut for?